Hi, my name's Kit.
My name is Paul.
And today we're going to go over how to effectively treat your water in the backcountry.
Right, because today, for example, we were in the backcountry. We were trying to get in one last canoe paddle before the lakes freeze over. We got out of the middle of the lake and realized that we didn't bring any drinking water with. So what we decided is that this would be a great opportunity to take advantage of this teachable moment, come back here to the outpost and show you, the viewer, some good techniques on how to make your water potable in the backcountry.
What's potable water?
Potable water, glad you asked. Potable water is water that is safe to drink without the immediate or long-term risk of becoming ill.
Some ways we can make our water potable.
You're just asking the great questions, kid. Well, we're going to demonstrate 3 different ways today, and we're going to talk about 3 other ways. The 3 that we're going to demonstrate. First is boiling water. Second is filtering water by way of pumps.
And third is bleach and chemical water treatment solutions.
Alright. What we have here, this is our water source. We filled up that jug today from the middle of Burnside Lake. The reason we filled it up when we were in the middle of the lake is because that way we don't get a bunch of sediment. If we filled it up on shore, for example, you might get a bunch of sand or dirt or debris or tadpoles or minnows or whatever. So going out to the middle of the lake, if you don't have a boat, you can go to the end of the dock or something. That's going to give you the least chance of having sediment in your water. And that holds true whether you're filling up a jug, filling up a bucket for boiling, or pumping.
The first method of water treatment we're going to talk about today is boiling water. Now, out of all the methods of water treatment, this is the most effective way and will kill all the bacteria and germs in your water. However, there's a time and a place to be boiling water. If you are on an expedition where you are on the move for many days at a time, boiling water might not be the most efficient means of sterilizing your water, because you have to stop the trip, take out the stoves or start a fire, find the water, and boil it. And that takes a lot of time out of your expedition. If you have a base camp set up where you know you are going to be staying there for a couple of days, boiling water might be the most effective form of water treatment. Also, with boiling water, it's a good way to treat a lot of water at once instead of just one Nalgene of water like some of the other forms of treatment. Boiled water is good for hot drinks, is good for cooking food. You wouldn't want to take water that you've treated through a filter and boil it, because it's just treated twice, and that would be silly. There's no set time for boiling water. As soon as it boils, and it's good to go.
Alright, the next water treatment method that we're going to be talking about involves using handheld pumps. And we have 2 different models of handheld pumps we're going to demonstrate here. The first one is this Katadyn model, the Hiker Pro. This uses a carbon filter, which is effective. The reason I like the carbon filter is that it's very fast. We can demonstrate here. We have our water source right here that we got from the lake. It could be a pond, it could be a stream, it could be a lake or whatever. And we have the one end in the water filter, the other end connected to our Nalgene here. And it's just a simple matter of pumping, like so. As you're researching which water filter you want to buy, there's several different models and of all different price ranges. One thing to look at, the technical term, is the microns. That's the holes to which the water is passed through. The smaller micron of filter, the more it's going to, the more that will be filtered. And the bigger micron, that's the more sediment that will be left and passed through the filter. Generally speaking, the carbon filter has a larger micron, which means that it will allow more bacteria or sediment than, let's say, the ceramic filter. Now, as you can see, I wasn't keeping time, but I've already pumped this Nalgene bottle to more than halfway through, so that was a pretty quick and fast method of pumping. Again, that was the Katydyn, the carbon filter. Now we'll switch over here. This is the Mountain Science Research ceramic filter. And pumps just like this. Again, it's going to take a little bit longer to pump, but in general, the ceramic filter is going to do a better job of filtering out your bacteria and protozoa and sediment. One thing that either of these filters do not protect against, and that is the viruses such as Cryptosporidium, which is a common virus. Not common in that you got to worry about it when you're out on trail, but it's just a known virus that neither of these filters will protect against 100%. The only way to protect against that 100% is by the boiling method that we talked about earlier. So as you can see, the ceramic filter is taking a little bit longer. It may be that the ceramic itself needs to be cleaned a little bit better. But no, the ceramic filter is a little bit more labor intensive. The reason I prefer it is because taste. It's going to give you the best taste of the two filters. Give you that more spring fresh water flavor that we're all looking for out on trail. See, because me, I don't mind taking a little time to pump some water, you know, because ideally we're out on trail, I'll be sitting on a rock enjoying the scenery, having a good time. And speed isn't that big of a function to me. I prefer a good taste over taking a little extra time. So those are two popular products that are out there available. Another product that you might see involve the gravity bags. What they use is you've probably seen them, a big bag that hangs upside down and the water passes through or siphons through a filter and into your container. Plus about that is that it requires no pumping or manual labor. It just kind of does the work for you. They're a little bit more expensive, but most of them do have the same filter as, let's say, the Katydyn, where it's just a carbon filter, and you know, it's going to do as good a job of filtering as that. It just involves no manual pumping. So, to recap, the ceramic filter, MSR, effective, high quality water taste, and the carbon Katydyn filter, a lot quicker, a little bit less effective, and a little bit poorer taste.
So a fast and easy, cheap way to sanitize your water while out on an expedition is bleach. Like this here. What you're going to want to do is fill up in the middle of the lake, because in the middle of the lake is where the water is already going to be the cleanest. If you fill up near the shores, then you're going to get sediment and other stuff that you don't want in your Nalgene. For now, our lake is right here. So once you're filled up, you're going to want to open your bleach and put 4 to 5 drops is usually the right amount for one Nalgene. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once the bleach is in your Nalgene, you're going to want to close it and then turn it upside down. The purpose of turning it upside down is because you're going to want to loosen the Nalgene just a little bit, not to the point to where the lid is completely off and all the water will fall out, but to the point where the water will go around the threads, so the threads can get sanitized too, because that's where you put your mouth. And then you're going to want to let that sit for about 20 minutes before you drink. Now, bleach doesn't kill sediment, it only kills germs and bacteria, so it won't sanitize floaties. If you are picky about taste, bleach will leave a slight aftertaste of chlorine, and so that's how you bleach your water.
Okay, so to summarize, we demonstrated 4 different techniques to treat your water out on trail. There is a couple methods that are growing in popularity that we did not talk about, so we're going to talk about those real quick just to mention them for you.
There are tablets that you can put in your water that are iodine and sodium chloride. Sodium chloride, they recommend that you let it sit for up to 4 hours, so that would be a not very efficient way to
I got time for that.
For treat water. We do not have time for that. And another one is iodine tablets, and you usually have to let that sit for maybe a half hour, 45 minutes before you drink it, which is also quite a long time, but not as long as 4 hours.
There's another product out there called that uses UV treatment that comes in it's called the Sterilite pen, I believe is what it's called. That is battery operated, uses UV light to treat your water. It's an expensive option and uses batteries which might die out on trail, or yeah, all kinds of things that could go wrong with a battery operated product like that. So these are the 4 techniques that we feel are the most practical. And now we're going to take a look and do a little field testing and decide which one is the best. So if we start right here, this is the boiled water, which has had time to cool down now. It's not steaming hot anymore. And I may sample. Tastes great. That's good water right there. Okay.
Next is the ceramic filter, which, let's give it a shot.
How that tastes right
there. That tastes very clean.
That good?
Very clean.
Right.
Very crisp.
Right here we have the bleach product. A little bit chemical-y. You can taste that chemical in there, must say.
And next we have the carbon filter. Kind of tastes like a lake a little bit.
A little lakey?
A little lakey, yeah. I like it though.
So, of these four methods, again, all of these methods right here are going to provide about 99.9% effectiveness against your bacteria and organisms, okay? The 2 that go a step beyond that would be the ceramic filter and the boiling, which are going to do a better job of protecting against viruses. So, it's important to mention that the 2 that are most effective against viruses are also, in our method, provide the best taste. Cheers.
Cheers.
So, of the 2 that taste the best, the boiled and the ceramic filter, I gotta lean towards the ceramic filter just because it's a lot quicker than boiling the water. The point is, it's important that you go out there and you do some research and find which of these water treatment products is going to suit you the best when you're out in the field.
Thank you for watching.